Yes, MP St. Joseph, Mr. Volney. He said he was disappointed that you chose to offer your party to rejoin the coalition, saying that you were in denial that the Prime Minister is finished with you. I just want to get a reaction on that.
Mr. Volney is entitled to his opinion. I can't fault him or anybody else for saying so. But I did what I think is right. Because when we signed the fight about accord, that accord, which by the way is titled, is my title, and which of course both I helped to forge, that was to form all the opposition to the PNM. And therefore I feel that 22,000 people gathered in Green last Friday were all opponents of the PNM. And therefore it was automatic that we joined the alliance against the PNM. I don't think, what Mrs. Professor said, I don't think those are really her words. She may have said so, but that is the cabal's thoughts. Because Mrs. Prasad says so. From time immemorial, I know her, has always been one whose life has been based on inclusiveness. And therefore, while her life is based on inclusiveness, the cabal is exclusiveness. And therefore that is their style. So I am not even phased in any way. I guess that the way she changed her mind after Vishnu Boys, and she will change her mind sometime later in terms of that. So why worry?
So you don't believe that the Prime Minister is finished with you?
At all. Not. Politics are evolving. And I know that they are saying in the Bible that the stone which the builder rejected, one day shall become the cornerstone. In my particular case with regards to this party, it shall come sooner rather than later. Alright? Okay, man. Anything else?
Mr. Warner, you filed a nomination papers this morning. Could you just tell us how it went?
It was very successful, very successful. We had all our documents in order. We also made sure that we complied with all the questions and the questions they were asking. Then they gave us the list of the electorate, and they gave us all the required documents. So we are on, and also to give us a receipt for our money. So that I think means that the die is now cast, and we are on the way to victory on July 29th.
Right, so now that it's formal that you are indeed a candidate, what is to be expected with your campaign and so on? It's going to kick into high gear.
The campaign shall be intensified. We shall be working almost every evening now, holding cottage meetings at various points. We shall have also simultaneous groups going through the constituency, meeting people, explaining the vision, reassuring them. Our next mass public meeting is on Friday, right here in Harlem, at 6:30 p.m. When we have another battery of speakers, again this time speaking to the constituents. This goes live throughout the country on both radio and television. And to answer your question, so the whole campaign intensifies. But we are not going to peak yet. We're going to peak a little later. We are just going to build as we go along.
Since Friday's launch of the party, what has been happening in terms of interest?
Well, in terms of membership, your membership has been going apace. I mean, we have had so far, I said it's been 7,166 persons joined as of this morning. I don't know how many have joined now. I know that several people throughout the country are asking for forms, membership forms by the hundreds, in some cases by the thousands, and we are delivering them. And therefore, I'm saying this whole momentum is picking up even faster than we would have envisaged. But nothing happens before it's time.
Have you made any approaches to any MPs joining the party or vice versa?
No, I haven't done that. In the fullness of time, this will be done. I think it's only fair that I allow them to see for themselves what is happening out there. I shouldn't put them under any undue pressure. They're still my friends, a few of them. Others are not talking to me, but that will come along also too, because those who are not talking to Mrs. Prasad, predecessor, weren't talking to her when she became political leader of UNC. They weren't even talking to her when I tried to get her to become, when I worked for her to become leader of the opposition, and they are increasing her now. So that will come, but it takes a lot of time. One must not be too precipitate about these things. I have no undue haste or hurry to approach by 2 or 3 or 4 colleagues before I cabinet right now.
You have been?
I have no haste to approach them now. In the fullness of time I will.
Okay, and you would embrace them if they make representations?
Them and anybody else. This is an open party. It's not a closed party. It's not a party with a cabal. Our party is one for inclusion, not exclusion. So we have no problem.
Mr. Warner, recently at the public meetings you did mention that people had been threatened, receiving threats of different types with their jobs and so on. Any new developments?
People have been threatened almost daily. In fact, as late as today, people have been threatened at the Ministry of Food Production. People have been threatened also to the European CPEP programs. And I'm saying to them that sometimes you have to even take these threats. And if even they materialize, let them be sacrificed. If Mandela hadn't gone to prison for 25 years, Africa would not have been liberated. So some people have to lose their jobs. In the short term, to gain more in the long term, they will understand, and almost all of them have understood. This is the kind of PM politics of the past. And if the UNC or the People's Government, or both, want to recreate this, it will be a sad day for the country, but so be it. That too shall pass.
What is the nature of these threats? Are they threatening to lose their jobs?
Lose their jobs. There are people taking pictures of them at meetings. They are illegally putting up signs at government-paid buildings where you have offices paid for by the parliament, by the CEO of these corporations, like the mayor of Chaponas. His office has a political sign, totally, of course, totally legal. Another councillor in Machin, political sign, totally legal. This kind of illegality is what causes crime in this country, because if at the top you aren't legal, right, at the bottom people will say, well, good for the good for the gander. So I'm saying all these things are happening, and yet for all, I remain together with my supporters and members to conduct a dignified and high-level campaign, in spite of all of that.
Mr. Warner, as political leader of the Independent Liberal Party, would you be attending any of the Monday night forum or any of the forums that the opposing party will be having, as you did before they declared their candidate?
The last forum I attended is the one where they declared Ms. Amin as the candidate, and then I parted company with them, and a few days afterwards I tendered my resignation, and that is the end of it for me. I don't have enough time to go to the meetings with the dwindling crowds. Why should I go with the dwindling crowds to add any more to it? Their meetings are not conducted in classrooms, very small classrooms. Why should I go there in any case? To learn what? What's new? To be called by Munila Makaram? Something that Pandey has called him 10 times over? Why should I go there to do what? To hear what? What is new? To hear of politics of the 60s and 70s? What has that done for the people of Chaponas West? Why should I go there to see Ms. Amin hold on to the Prime Minister's coattail? She can't even walk alone. Why should I go there to hear Ms. Amin not say a single thing about the vision of Chaponas West? I have better things to do, sir.
This morning at Seat Park, there was some person wearing yellow t-shirts. They said that they were promised jobs, and they were asked to come to the Chaponas Borough Corporation tomorrow to register once they continue to support the Khadija Amin.
I will talk about that tonight at my council meeting. But yes, they have been promised jobs. They have been given shows to wear. They have been told if they come tomorrow and register, they'll get jobs. This is the same kind of thing the PM used to do. Run pipeline for people, but no water. Right? So promise people jobs on forms, but no jobs. And come July 29th or 30th, they would even get paid if by chance they get jobs. That is the level of deceit we cursed the PM for. And today, in desperation, the UNC is practicing it. Let them go ahead at the end of the day. Those people who this Amin today, not one of them could vote for her. Not one of them could vote for her. But that is the level of deceit, right, that has been foisted on the people of Chaponas West. So be it.
Okay,